What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yarel here for another edition of Spilling All the Tea. For those of you who have been watching the last couple of recaps I actually did 4 one day, which is a first for me. You can kind of hear in my voice that I'm just kind of like out of it, and I've been sick for like the past 2 weeks, but really the last week has just been horrible, sore throat and everything. This is why I'm actually holding the mic close to my voice. You can possibly hear a little bit of rasp. I'm sitting about a good 85% with my voice. Hopefully, by the time Real Housewives come out this upcoming Sunday, I should be at a point where my voice is back at 100%, and I can just do what it is that I do best. All right, but today talking about let me see. I always get the title messed up because it's kind of long, but Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars Season 2, Episode 3. This one, like I said, this was a good one. Someone enjoyed this. For those of you who haven't seen it or if you aren't able to see it, like I said, there is a link in the description below. You can click on it and actually see the video. So if you haven't seen it, I would recommend you like pause this, open that another window, watch it, then come back, or whatever you want to do. I don't know, but just putting it out there. So as you all know, since I'm spilling tea, I'm gonna sip some. This one ain't all that strong. Again, I'm still getting over my sickness, plus I'm going to do another recap after this one, so I'm not trying to be too fucked up. And I still gotta go to work in the morning. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and sip this right quick. Yes. Feeling that. And, I got my vape. But just like with the other videos, if I hit this, y'all gonna hit. You know what? I'm gonna just hit it. And I'm telling you, like, it's gonna sound like my ass to hit a motherfucking blunt. But I know y'all probably the other was like, he probably bullshitting us, and I can't make this shit up now, but I'm going to hit it, and it's probably not going to be pretty on camera. If this comes out good, I'm actually going to be shot, but hold on. Yeah. Not going to do that again. I'm just going to wait till my voice is fully at 100%. Whew. That was a little bit rough. See, this is what I get for trying to sit here, do this shit for y'all, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this recap. With a lot of what happened, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to touch on every point like I normally do because not everything that happened in this show was, like, relevant. But there are some people, some situations I want to talk about. I actually have clips. I've been trying to incorporate clips. So there are some clips that I want y'all to see, some talking points. And again, please, as y'all watching this and y'all getting some of this, please comment, so we can discuss this, down below. Because, trust me, when I say I was hit for this shit, I watched this at work with my co-workers. We had so much to say about this shit. I'm just saying. That's one of those where at some point I might just have to do a reaction video. So you watch me reacting and you can't hear what the fuck they saying, but you hear everything what the fuck I'm saying. I might do that. I'm not quite sure yet. But so we start with the very first game or the very first exercise, and pretty much they select a ball with like different either phrases or whatever. And these phrases represent certain aspects that could be wrong in their respective marriages. So each spouse is supposed to pick one, say why they feel that it's the other person's fault, throw it to that person. If that person wants to rebuttal, they can, and then the other one goes and grabs the ball, and they do that for a while. So we get to, let me see, hold on before I really do this. So there's really only 3 out of 5 couples that I want to talk about. So first we get to Natalie and Jacob. So children in the family is like a big thing for them. So, that ball gets thrown around. And that one, Natalie throws at Jacob because she feels that he's trying to tie her down. But he's just like, I want you to slow down. And then they start talking about just family drama between just their respective families. And the clip I'm about to show you is when shit get real. And, we going to talk about this because I know there's going to be people who's probably not going to agree with my stance on this, but I'm going to show this to you and we're going to talk about it.
Bye.
Listen,
go.
You don't have to put your hands on
No,
me.
seriously,
Listen,
go over there. Go over there. No, I'm not.
You don't have to
don't do that.
Don't put your hands on me.
Don't do that. Those are yours.
You wouldn't put your hands on me at home. Don't put your hands on me here.
Do it. That's
all right, here we go.
Throw your ass in the lake.
One.
Okay.
I don't like this drill because it makes me angry. I don't like being angry.
Okay, so what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to knock this whole but that's what I'm going to do.
Tell her from your heart how you're feeling about all this crap right now.
You make me so mad that I possibly can end up in jail.
And what's going to happen if you guys cannot resolve and communicate it out? What's going to happen?
We'll probably be in divorce court, and I'll be slapping the out of the judge.
That's it. You're done.
So, yeah, I'm kind of getting this cord. Call to apologize for that. But with those two, that's some, like, it's one thing that I noticed, because like I said, he's been real calm, man. You know, I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous recap, but, you know, the fact that he is a football player, and that's another against football players, but, you know, that is that aggression that lies in them, you know, and I'm just saying, you know, certain sports like that, and hockey, you play it, you know, there got to be something brewing, and he's, like, real quiet, real passive, but as you can see, the minute she started getting physical, you can see he tensed up. You know, his body language, he trying to be cool about, like, look, hey, don't do that. And then the whole, look, you wouldn't do this at home, don't do this out here. And she steady popping off, and if you really watch him, like, if you can play it back and you watch him, you can see, like, he got that stance and shoulders all brought, like, dude, all I'm going to say is this. Anime, sit your ass down. I'm just saying, anime, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, granted, I'm not for domestic violence, but at the same time, look, keep your damn hands to yourself, all right? Because had she just said what she said, it would have been it. But the fact that she touched him, it took him to another place. Even Carol kind of had to step in because she's looking like, okay, now, granted, Carol, sit your ass down. What the fuck you gonna do if his ass, you know, literally go, you know, just go the fuck off? You can't do shit. Let your husband Jim take care of shit. I see what you're trying to do. The most you might be able to do is, like, scoop her ass up. I think you was in here. I'm gonna need for you to have several motherfucking seats too, okay? Better yet, I'm gonna have Natalie have an abundance of seats. You just join in on one of those seats that she got. So then we get to Aviva and Reid. Okay, make sure you ain't got nothing. And you know, the main thing that kind of really hit home is, you know, Aviva is upset that, you know, the grandparents are not, his parents are not in the children's life. And apparently something has happened, something has ensued, and he's not willing to work those differences, those differences out with his parents. And she feels, and like I said, a lot of their issues, it makes its way to the kids, but this one is one of those where it actually is about the kids. It actually affects the kids. So, you know, yeah, Reid, I'm gonna have to ask you to get your shit together with that one, Pippin. You need to do right. Okay. So now we get to Tyson and Rachel. Yeah. Now, a little shift happened right here, and trust me when I say I was here for it. I mean, when I say we got some tea, baby. I was at work. I was so here for, you know, what happened. Y'all have to excuse me because I'm getting a little hot, so I need to adjust my fan. You know, kind of let that fan blow on my right. Yeah, there we go. Feeling better. So Rachel picks up the ball that has selfishness, and she's pretty much just like, it's always been about you. You know, it's Rachel time now. We need to make time for me. And all the girls, she's like, woo, yes, honey, yes, I'm on your side, girl, yes. And I'm sitting there just like, I was on the side too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just like, yeah, I can see that. And Tyson kind of looking like, hi, you ain't squeaky clean either, you know. And that is true in a lot of marriages, relationships, whatever. Even though 90 to 98% of what goes wrong can fall on one person, there's still a little bit of blame that can come the other person's way. So I have another clip, and I want y'all to watch this. I mean, I want y'all to get this tea, baby. I don't know if y'all ready, but I'm gonna play this shit. This was the motherfucking game changer, all right? Cause you know I went from Team Rachel to motherfucking Team Tyson like that. It was so quick. Y'all gotta catch it. So here we go.
Wow.
I didn't see that. Didn't see that coming. Oh, wild card.
Didn't see that coming.
So I picked quality time. How many times have you sent me a text at 6 p.m. saying I'm going to be home at 6:30 and you get home at 2 in the morning? And I don't get a text that says you're coming home at 2 in the morning. How many times?
A lot of times.
A lot of times. A lot of times.
Oh my God, that's cruel. That's just cruel.
And now I do the same thing to you, but only because you do it to me.
What are you two doing out until 2 in the morning?
Tyson.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you, Tyson. I got you, Tyson. I'm done with this marriage.
Oh my gosh.
Rachel cheating.
This is crazy. Oh. No ring.
Only bad things happen after midnight.
Now, after watching that, I want to know if y'all right now gonna be team, you know, Tyson. Now y'all still rocking on Team Rachel, but the whole fact of quality time, and you know, you said you gonna be home at this time and you ain't. You know, this reminds me of that Carrie Underwood. What's that one? Your Carrie Underwood song where, and I know you won't. You know, and that's kind of what this was. It's like, you know, you say you're gonna be here this time, but I know you won't. And I was like, ooh. Because, you know, that raised that question, what the fuck are you doing? Or who the fuck are you doing this motherfucking late at night? I was like, oh. But at the same time, one other thing I want to talk about before I get to my next 2 points in my next clip. I got a couple more clips. Did you see how like, if y'all haven't been watching, y'all got to watch him and peep, you know, his demeanor, because, you know, he is kind of chill surfer boy. But I don't know what the fuck happened, what was in the water that day, but whatever the fuck Jacob was on, he was on too. Because his motherfucking stance changed. All I'm going to say is this. Hey, the bros wasn't playing today. The bros was not playing. They came for it. All right, I was here for that shit. All right, because most of the time I do have to side with the ladies, but you know what? Yeah, taking it back, bros, taking it back. Let me know how y'all feel, not just about what the clip, but what I just said. So, we kind of moved past this, and now they're in the house. All the activities over again. The other relationships really gave me nothing. You know, no shade on Selena and Kiwan, but you know, theirs is what we've already established, and fucking Heidi and Spencer, fuck y'all. So, you know, she's claiming that, you know, it's because she works in a bar and they don't get out until 1. And Tyson like, but that's only once a week. So what about the other days? Like, she's trying to build her case, but it ain't working. And as you can see, you know, Heidi, Aviva, Reid, they didn't switch to motherfucking Team Tyson. Shit, I fucking switched too. I can't even fucking front. You know, but Natalie, she's still Team Rachel. And, you know, she's just like, well, shit, you on quality time, but shit, she been, you know, rocking with you for motherfucking 6 years, and she ain't got no motherfucking ring, motherfucker. That's quality time right there. And I can sort of kind of feel that. Sort of kind of, but still, you know, you on that motherfucking TLC tip, you know, so you creep. That's not a good look. You know, she went from being the nice, cute, innocent, very motherfucking dumb and gullible, you know, Rachel to the whole, ooh, I'm trying to be a bad girl, trying to be a streetwalker. I see you. I don't think you got it in you now. I don't think you got it in you. Okay, because I'm just saying, you know, hopefully this shit ain't true, but I don't think you got it in you. So now we got another little, you know, clip that I want y'all to see right here, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
I think this is getting really exaggerated. I normally do respond to your texts.
But not
it's
late
not
at night.
Once or twice a week.
Yes.
It's not like that.
I ask her where she's been, and I tell her it's not okay. And 8:30 rolls around, I'm like, okay, nothing. 11, I go to bed. 3, I hear the door open. I hear her sneak around and get in the shower.
In the shower?
That's intense. If Spencer did that to me twice, I would leave him.
I know, I've heard you say that. Heidi is on her repeat mode. I get it. Like, they don't realize I'm hearing them loud and clear.
That's really gnarly.
Thank you, Heidi. I know. She is just so stuck on the fact that I have done this to Tyson.
You won't hear me say to marry her one more time. It's a wrap, dog.
Please tell me he really did not just say that she walks in kind of tiptoeing and shit, and then she gonna take the shower. Man, I was so through when I heard that shit. Love. I ain't Rachel. I understand that, you know, men, you know, we get a bad rap when we out doing our dirt, and you know, we work all day, but then we come in, you know, smelling, you know, like Axe, you know, body wash and Irish Spring and Old Spice and all the other shit. And it's just like, okay, your smell of what you did today ain't matching it. I got it. But damn, you another kind of boy where you gonna come home tiptoe. You gonna come home and tiptoe and then take a shot. Excuse me. But you know, Tyson better than me because I damn sure. As soon as I heard that water, I would have walked in that library. Like, what the fuck you doing? Oh, no. Spread them. Like, Let me smell. Yes, I would. Yeah, I would have fucking did it. We ain't even had that cheating ass shit up in my house. If you gonna cheat, you need to come correct. You need to cheat right. Shit. I mean, I was all types of through with that. So the next exercise they get to is it's called Ready, Aim, Blame. Pretty much, the couples, they go back to the balls, but they pick what they feel they have to agree upon. This is the biggest issue, and they're dressed up, you know, and they're gonna get hit with paintballs, and the other couples are going to shoot who they feel is most to blame. And the reasoning behind it is when two people are in a relationship and they're arguing, they are not trying to hear the other person, but trying to get their point across, i.e. with the first exercise. But when someone on the outside kind of says the same thing or has a comment because they're on the outside looking in, it's almost like you're going to take what that person is saying to heart a hell of a lot more than your spouse who you're arguing with. So that was pretty much that. Now, there's only two couples that I really want to, two couples that I want to bring up. So Natalie and Jacob, theirs was about respect. And, you know, Rachel reveals that she shot Natalie. Natalie ain't mad at anybody else fucking shot her, but she just like, you know, damn, bitch, we supposed to be on the same motherfucking team. And initially, it came off like, she was like, okay, well, fuck, you shot me, I don't know why. But no, she was really feeling some kind of way about that. She was straight up pissed. Like, I've been sitting here, you know, repping you, been on motherfucking team Rachel all this motherfucking time. Like, bitch, you gonna shoot me? Bitch? Like, that's the vibe, and that's what she gave off. So then we get to Aviva and Reid. Theirs were children and family. And, you know, I'm going to take you to a really quick clip. And it pretty much is Tyson explaining why he shot who he shot, well, why everyone shot who they shot. But more or less focusing on Tyson and what he had to say about, you know, what's going on in their relationship with the whole grandparents and everything.
I shot both of you because I think you're both wrong.
I shot both of you.
I also shot both of you.
Throughout this whole thing, I've been Team Reid, but the fact that the grandparents aren't in the picture, I had to shoot you.
I think that our kids are missing out because you won't communicate with your parents.
Because for me, when I was a kid, my grandfather was one of my best friends, and he's always been one of my biggest supporters, and he's dead now. He's been dead for 10 years, and if I would have had that time with him, I don't know who I would have been, so.
I appreciate that. The kids are very, very happy when the grandparents are around, and I take responsibility. I don't fight hard enough to get them into our home and into our lives. Thank you.
Yep.
And, you know, in that clip, you know, we see Tyson for the very first time in this, in the 3 episodes that we've seen, actually being transparent, because he likes to joke a lot and kind of center a lot of his stuff around humor. And, you know, that could be seen as a deflection mechanism. But he opens up because, you know, it was one of those wishes you know, fuck the bullshit, let me be serious. You know, the kids need their grandparents in their life, if anything, to force their own relationship with them. And I feel the same as that way. You know, part of who I am and how I got to where I've gotten is because of my individual relationships with my grandparents. You know, I can say that my relationship with my grandparents, you know, God rest their souls, has, you know, really truly made me the man that a lot of y'all see, and a lot of the wisdom that I give off, especially if y'all catch with it, that old school wisdom, is because I sit up under it. Again, I don't recommend kids nowadays sit up under their grandparents. I mean, I got popped in the mouth, you know, for sitting up under grown folk. But you know, that's kind of where I got, you know, my knowledge and, you know, again, how and why I am, you know, how I am. So, you know, I really was appreciative, you know, of him doing that. And I showed it not necessarily for the drama, but just to show that is the first time that we get to see him being transparent. And I will say that Spencer has, you know, he was very constructive with his feedback. But when the feedback came to him, he went back to revert to a child. Like I said, I'm not really trying to focus on him because he's still not giving me anything. Now, when he gives me something, I'll definitely show a clip of him. So now we move back into the house. Natalie, she just fuming, you know, over the fact that she got shot by Rachel. Like, you know, she stuck on that. His thing. You know, because she feels like she's been betrayed, this and the third. But it's just like, okay, she shot you, but she told you why. Because she feels that you don't respect, you know, your man enough, where you posting your ass all over Instagram and shit, and you don't see what that's doing to him. You know, and it's one of those where it's just like, you know, I would expect a friend to do that. This is not a friend. You know, that this is more of an acquaintanceship. But, you know, she's giving you the real. I mean, hell, she could have been one of those where, shit, I'm going to throw a rock behind my hand. But at least she told the motherfucker the truth. I mean, fucking give her that. But I don't know. I don't really know how to fucking take it. But this next clip, it's almost a minute long. But you're going to see Natalie in her feelings about this. But then you're also going to see Heidi being messy, trying to put her 2 cents in. And you're going to start to see a little bit of tension. Well, there was tension before in hairstyles, but again, I'm not trying to, you know, kind of like bombard y'all with a whole lot of clips, not for this one. But get a chance to see that. I'm going to come back, you know, hit up some shit, and then, fuck it, we just finna go in. Smooth finna go in, all right?
I'm just going to call it how I see it. I think you're being a fake as I continuously stick up for you, Rachel, and today you shot me, and it was like a slap in the face. You need to realize that I thought that was fake. You could have just not shot at either one of us.
Why are you using the word fake? I'm being very real. That was my opinion.
You know that, too. I stand up for you, and I say all the time. And then now you want to sit up here, and you want to act like you're so peaches and cream and a sweetheart. Doing at 5 o'clock in the morning in the streets for?
I'm really confused.
I think Natalie's upset.
Is she still talking?
I'm gonna mark this in Rachel's life calendar. This is a fun day for Rachel.
Trying to be nice with that fake ass I've had. I stayed up with her all night last night and hung out with her.
So, yeah, that last clip, I mean, we see Natalie straight, like, going off. You know, and like I said, I just want y'all to see just so y'all can see, like, I'm not just saying she was overreacting, but she actually was. And I do want to apologize. I accidentally spoke and said that you saw a little small fall between Heidi and Rachel, but that was actually in one of the clips before. So I do apologize, misspoke on that. And, you know, we now get to the fucking evals. At this point, Natalie reveals her feelings to Rachel. She, you know, she just can't let it go. I mean, you know, she needs to get on that Keisha Cole, let it go. Get on that Frozen, let it go. Like, just let it go. Alright? Because the more she goes in about this, I feel that this isn't just nothing but for fucking TV. And, you know, she is trying to convey her and Rachel have a small little spat. So she goes upstairs and pretty much, because she's pretty much saying, you shot me. So I'm finna shoot you back. So she goes into her room, which right there, you don't go to fucking nobody's room. Not here. Grabs a dress and throws the dress down on the floor. And pretty much like, that's my shot to you. You know, and Rachel, yeah, she's distraught because it's like, you know, she's never had somebody be like that towards her. Hey, no shade, but welcome to the real world. That's all I gotta say about that. So shit calmed down for what it's worth. And, you know, Carol has something that, you know, she makes a comment to Natalie. But it's what she said to Natalie, because it's kind of something I just said. But, you know, she kind of made a comment, and it was one of those where it's just like, look, you know, you might want to stop doing what the fuck you doing, because you might get snatched the fuck up. So, you know, I'm finna show y'all pretty much what Carol had to say to Natalie.
Jacob, I think you're learning that you can't suffocate your emotions anymore.
And I just want to say to you, Natalie, that I don't think you realize how close to the edge you push your man.
Hey, go.
You don't have to put your hands on me.
No, seriously,
listen,
go over there.
you wouldn't put your hands on me at home. Don't put your hands on me here.
Do it.
Throw your ass in the lake.
But because he has this innate self-control that you've not seen it go dark, but it could.
So, you know, we had Garrel step in and just like, look now, let me holler at you right quick. Natalie, you know, she is like, you know, you've never seen him go dark. You know, you got to see a player. So, and then you like, but he could, and it's the way she said, but he could. I was like, ooh, yes, he could animate. He could go dark. You know, and she's pretty much just saying it's the way that you push him. You know, again, you know, I think that if it's just verbal, which I think their relationship is mostly verbal, you know, but the fact that, you know, and he's even said, you know, you get me to that point sometimes, but I think her physically, you know, exerting energy on him because she doesn't know how to verbally communicate. She doesn't. She knows how to yell, be a bad girl, but she doesn't know how to verbally communicate. But once she put her hands on him, that was a motherfucking game changer. So, you know, keep your hands to yourself now. Hands to yourself. So, like I said, we almost at the end of the recap. So I'm trying to bypass that, you know, speed through this really quickly because I have almost 4-minute clip. I know, but I want y'all to see because it's like so much happened in it, and you know, I because like I can talk about it, but I think if you guys see it, you'll kind of get where my talk was going to come. So before I get there, Heidi and Natalie, the evaluation is over. Heidi and Natalie pass by the dress that's still laying there. Now Heidi decides that she wants to, you know, put on the dress, you know, because she's marriage material. Natalie goes up to Rachel's room for the second time, and now she kind of like partially puts on the dress, and they personally just try to shake the fuck out of her, just try to rub in her face that, hey, look, bitch, we married, you not. And that's some childish shit. And it's just like, you went from fucking with her to bullying her. And this is truly bullying. And it's a double team, too. You know what I'm saying? So they go downstairs, you know, and Rachel, she's so scared, she kind of like joins in with them fucking with her. And I'm like, shouldn't have fucking did that because she's scared. Because she don't know what Natalie gonna do to her. You know? And, you know, Heidi, you know, feels that she wanted to address her. You know, and Selena kind of steps in a little bit because she's trying to diffuse the shit, and I can appreciate that. But the girls go upstairs and they decide to have a little powwow. And that's where we're going to pick, like I said, that's where this next and last clip is going to come. Like I said, talk about a couple points in this. And then we're just going to summarize this recap, all right? So here we go. This is all the girls sitting down having their little motherfucking powwow.
When Tyson and I first met and were dating, Tyson got a call first time for Survivor. A lot of our relationship has been like total cut off. I've had to go out with my friends. I have like my, so we have a very independent like relationship.
He's very independent.
We're very close.
No, I want to know, I don't care about any of this, honestly, I really don't. I just want to hear why you leave Tyson 3 times a week.
I just explained it, but you missed it, I think.
So you leave at 5 a.m.
Rachel, you need to just give up because you're never going to win this one. Heidi is not going to stop.
I'm mad because I had your back more than anything, and I really loved you, Rachel. Not only did you disrespect me today, but you also disrespected your man. Like, I think you were so rude to me. I think you were unnecessary, trying to break me down. It's like, I've been nothing but nice to you. I don't know you. I've been sticking up for you. And to say rude things to Natalie and everyone about me, it's like, who are you? Like, I've been there for you. And respectfully, I've been married, honey, for 6 years. I've been with my husband happily for 8 years. At least give me the respect of that. Like, I hear you. Thank you. Not like, oh, like, Rachel, check yourself, honey. That is so rude, what you're doing to me. Like, trying to tell you.
I learned my lesson today. I realized that that's
you
wrong.
You don't listen to me, and that's fine, but you won't even let me finish, Rachel.
No, it's okay. It's fine. At this point, Rachel was looking at us like, who are these bitches? Why are these bitches in my room?
I want you to have everything in your hopes and dreams. You're not even looking at me.
I hear you loud and clear. I will be a good wife. I am very capable of doing that. I have made a mistake, and I've heard it.
Yeah, like, that really hurt my feelings.
It hurt her feelings. And
then
Rachel,
everybody's a different couple. Why does that hurt your feelings?
Because you said it in such a bitchy, condescending way. It's like, come on, Rachel. Like, I wouldn't say that to you and Tyson. And for you to come in and to be so rude to me when I've been so nice to you, it's like, who are you? Like, are you serious? Like, that is so rude for you to just be, like, so mean to me when I've done nothing for you.
I don't think it's just mean. She's very confused.
Look at her. You're putting words in her mouth.
Look at her face.
You're putting words in her mouth. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. She's 35.
She's looking at you like she don't even know what you're talking about.
Come on, Selena.
No, real talk. Rachel, say what it is what the need to say to her.
What are you doing? She wants to know what the you're doing
and
at these hours.
And why you're so mad at me for trying to help
her. The truth is, she doesn't have to respond to you, because it's none of your business. And
yes,
she doesn't.
No, real talk.
It's not.
Selena,
Heidi, this is none of our business. This is between her and Tyson. Now, if there's an issue,
Selena,
I won't. You don't want this tornado. If you have a problem with Heidi, then you need to say.
You need to say it to me right now.
This is my problem.
That's what you need to say.
Okay, I will. Heidi, I actually have never had a problem with you. I really haven't. And if I've given you that impression, I apologize.
And are you sorry to how negative and rude you were towards me? And I'm sorry for judging you.
There you go.
And I said that earlier. I am sorry for judging you and Tyson.
Heidi's so gone, and she's like, one eye is getting lazy, and there comes a point where I just stand up and I'm like, that's a wrap, and we're done with this for the day.
Alright, so we had that video. I'm watching it. Like I said, there's so much going on. I mean, first, Heidi is fucking obliterated. She out of this world. You know, she's talking about how she's been having married for 8 years, bitch, you lying. You know, I literally saw, you know, Rachel shading her, but she couldn't quite deliver. You know, if I can shout out a couple of, you know, people on YouTube who I watch, you know, Smoke Break 314, Miss Smoker Jones, D-Miss, even Ashley Miller. Like, real talk. If y'all can, one of y'all enroll her in like one of y'all classes, you know, maybe not checking the motherfucker 101, maybe not reading 101, you know, maybe just slight shading, you know, 101, you know, kind of help her get, you know, get that spine up, because she was trying. She just didn't deliver, but she was there. She was there. But, you know, Selena's trying to play the mediator because, you know, like I said, Heidi's being messy as hell, and she drunk off her ass. And, you know, Heidi's overstepping her bounds in reference to Rachel's relationship. You know, and I think that's sort of kind of a deflection tool as well, because your shit ain't squeaky as, you know, either. You know, and if y'all kind of peep it, Natalie ain't saying shit because, you know, hey, she kind of, you know, that literally was a throw the rock, hide my hand, or point at somebody. That's kind of what the fuck we're getting here. And, you know, Honestly, Rachel should have drugged her ass. Rachel should have drugged that ass. Rachel, I need for you, if you can't get up with the YouTubers that I just mentioned, find Selena, befriend her. Channel Miss Selena. Please channel her. Because, you know, all that shit that fucking Natalie was talking, I'm going to bring this up in just a second. So Selena sticks up for Rachel. I was like, yes, fucking hate bullets. Stick up for her. And Selena says to Rachel, you know, say what you need to say to Heidi. You know, and you can see Rachel doesn't know really what to say. And Selena begins, you know, to crack. Because, you know, now, you know, it's going back and forth. And she's pretty much telling both, you know, Heidi and fucking Natalie, you know, she don't owe you motherfuckers, you know, no response. You know, this is her business. She ain't got to say shit to y'all. But, you know, Selena's trying to be a peacemaker. And Heidi, you know, see, because Heidi feels that the only person that she need to be scared of is fucking Natalie. But that's because Natalie, you know, is all bark. Selena, I'm telling y'all, she from the Shy. You know, she ain't have to do much, but she got that ass right real quick. Even though the bitch was drunk, she knew right there. Oh, because you kind of saw it in her face, but they didn't let the shit play out. You know, but she was like, you don't want this fucking tornado. I'm sorry, this motherfucking tornado. And you kind of see the edit, but you kind of saw her face. It's like, she didn't know what the fuck to say. And all the shit that motherfucking Natalie was talking, Natalie showed didn't jump in and come out of the fence. Natalie looking like, oh, damn, this really is that bitch. Yes, Selena is that bitch. You don't want to fuck with Miss Selena. I love you, Selena. Shout out up in here. I love you, baby. And I appreciate you, you know, sticking up for her like that. So Heidi stops arguing with Selena. You know, Rachel apologizes. And Heidi apologizes too. All I'm going to say about that is, Rachel, you really had no business apologizing. You know, if anything, you could, like, because if I was you, I would have been like, look, all y'all get the fuck out of my room. When your ass fucking sober, holler at me when you sober. You know, yeah, I would have been on the ever ass says, you know, call me when you sober. Don't bring your ass up in here when you fucking drunk. I don't want to talk to you ass when you sober. So when I set your ass straight, I got your ass straight. Because she had that motherfucking liquid courage. Better yet, Rachel, you should be on that liquid courage too. Damn it, that probably would have gave me some better TV. You know, because, you know, right now, I don't feel sorry for you, but there is pity. You know, so I need for you to get just a case of the motherfucking act right. So, y'all, that was pretty much my recap for this episode. Again, I do want to apologize if it was a little bit long, but I kind of wanted to, like, break it down and let y'all, you know, really get what was going on here. If you guys like this video, as I always say, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, within the next couple of hours, I'll go ahead and not only rewatch the 4th episode, but do the recording and actually upload it to YouTube so y'all get to recap to one night. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, trust me, more coming. Comment, please. You know, like I said, let's get some dialogue going down below. Go ahead. Let me know how y'all feeling about this. And, you know, if you guys have any questions, send them to me at spillingallthetea@gmail.com. Like I said, and also follow me on Twitter so you guys can see, you know, when I actually get around to seeing the videos. Because as I reiterate, I'm in Korea, so I don't always get to see different shows when they come out to recap them like that. So there is that delay. But when I'm watching them, if I can, you know, I'm going in. And for those that I don't recap, like Empire whatnot, I'm definitely tweeting on that shit. But follow me on Twitter for all of the most current updates. So as I always say, y'all know I like to spill the tea, so y'all can catch it. I got me a little bit of a swig. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off right quick. And like I said, again, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, holding the brother down. Until next time, y'all, peace.